Let us not forget everything that happens. It's by the will of Allah. Holy will. It's time to unite and stand, and we will be the best amongst men. It's not time to be extreme or do the unthinkable, but to stand together as one. Tune into Sunnahfollowers, stream it every day, various platforms. Trust me, you'll find a way. Sunnahfollowers. Another Sunnahfollowers exclusive, Not One of Us, written by Sheikh Muhammad S. Adli, broken down and brought to you by host Layla Nashiba. Join us every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, right here on Sunnahfollowers.
Assalamu alaikum wa Rasulullah. I want to welcome everybody to our Hadith class. And this is the class in which we're studying Hadiths from the books written by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli. And tonight's class will focus on the book that Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli put together entitled Not One of Us. Not One of Us. And this book addresses different hadiths in which our prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us hadiths in which he warned us of actions that we should stay away from because the actions are so bad that if we indulge in them, that he's letting us know it's not from him. It's not something that he would do. And this is not something that anyone who fears Allah would do. And just so you guys know what other books that you should purchase, for those of you who don't have it, you want to go to Atli online, and this is a list of the different books that you want to get. This book, Not of Us, Articles of Belief, Prohibited Imitations, 55 Hadiths on Islamic Behavior and Discipline. All of them can be purchased at www.atlionline.com. And also you want to go to Amazon.com and pick up the book Dunya by Daryl Kirk. That's the book that we're teaching on Sundays in the Sunnahfollowers Kids class. And also Diluting Wala Wal Better, Volume 2 by Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid. Okay, so just to share those books with you. And let's take a look at the hadith for tonight, inshallah. Okay, let's put the hadith. Let me take everything down here. So anyway, so inshallah, you guys can see the hadith. Let me share it. And let me first go to here, to the people on in the Zoom room. Oh, let me put the hadith up on the screen first. Yeah, this is the book. I'm getting ready to show it to you guys now. Okay, the sister wants to see how the book looks. Okay, give me a second. I'm getting ready to log back in, but I want to share it to the Zoom people first. And now I'm going to log back into you guys on YouTube so you can see the book. Oh, that's the wrong one. I got to share it to the screen right. There it is, presentation. Okay, now you guys should be able to see it. Let's hope. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is how the book looks. Let me make it one page. Yeah, when you go to atleonline.com, that's the that's the way the book looked. Let me go back to that. Okay. This book up here in the corner on the right. Can you see it, sister? Yeah, it's on the first page. And this is it right here. Not One of Us by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atlee. It's a great book. Yeah, and it doesn't cost but maybe $7 or something like that. Yeah, and get the other books too. He can ship them all at one time and just charge you the one shipping. Okay, so let's take a look at the hadith for tonight. And this hadith is narrated by Jabir. He said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever sees me in a dream has indeed saw me, because it's not possible for the devil to appear in my form. And he also said, when any of you sees a dream, you should not tell anyone how the Shaytan played with you in your dream if it was a bad dream. Now, let me explain these two hadiths, because both of these hadiths are often misconstrued by uneducated people. A lot of people read the first hadith, whoever sees a dream, has a dream about the Prophet Muhammad, then that was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Well, that's true, but he was talking to his companions when he made this statement. Remember, I tell you guys, we have to know the history, what happened to make the Prophet say what he said. The companions knew him personally. They knew what he looked like. You and I never met the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even though we have a beautiful description of him. He was of medium height. He had dark, wavy hair that came down to his shoulders. He had dark eyebrows. He had big, dark eyes. He had a keen nose. He had a cleft in his chin. He had a full beard. He had a mustache. Beautiful description. He had big hands. He had big feet. He used to walk leaning forward. That's a beautiful description, but that description can fit just about any Arab man. What Arab man doesn't, from the Middle East, from Saudi, doesn't fit that description? Okay? We don't know how he looked. And remember, the Prophet taught us that Shaytan dupes us when we're sleeping. The jinn can take on the appearance of a person and come to you in your sleep and make you think that the person is talking to you and the person is giving you knowledge and all of this. So any man, Shaytan can take on that appearance and come to you in your sleep and say, I am the Prophet Muhammad. I fit the description. And I'm telling you that I'm proud of you, that you're going to grow up and marry me. And you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And you can believe it. So I want you guys to understand that when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made this statement, he was talking to his companions. And he made this statement right before he died. The Prophet knew that he was about to die soon. And this was his way of letting his companions know, if you ever dream about me, then it's really me. Because Shaytan will not be able to duplicate my appearance. So he was talking to his companions who knew him and how he looked. That don't apply to you and me. And in the second hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us how to protect ourselves from bad dreams. He said, if any of you have a bad dream, don't tell anyone. Don't talk about what happened, because if you don't tell anybody about the dream, then the dream will not be able to hurt you. And he also said, if we have a good dream, enjoy it, because your good dreams come from Allah. It's Allah's way of giving us, an escape from the harsh realities of this world, the harsh realities of life. And as human beings, oftentimes we become duped by the dreams we have. And this is why the Prophet taught us don't put much emphasis on dreams. He even taught us how to protect ourselves. He said, if you have bad dreams, simply recite the Falak, the Nas, and the Ikhlas, and go to sleep. And those dreams will not be able to harm you. You won't have bad dreams until after Fajr. And if you recite Ayat Kursi, and if you recite the entire Surah Baqarah, if you recite the entire Surah Baqarah, Shaytan won't come near your house. So again, Islam is not just a religion, but it's a beautiful way of life. And like I'm always emphasizing to everyone that listens to me, Allah told us how to handle ourselves in all situations. In good times, in bad times, even when we're sleeping. All we have to do is learn the religion from the proper sources and learn the religion the correct way, and then take what we've learned and implement it in our lives. So these are two wonderful hadiths. And of course, what's the source? Both of these hadiths can be found in Sahih Muslim. So we learn many lessons. Number one, if a Muslim sees in his dream an authentic image of the Prophet, then you actually saw the Prophet. But the problem with that is none of us know what an authentic image is, because none of us met him. Number two, when you wake up from a bad dream, you should blow lightly, not spit. Blow lightly over your left shoulder, and then seek refuge with Allah, and not tell the dream to anyone else. And the dream won't be able to harm you. Okay? Also, we learn that as Muslims, we should make sure to read the bedtime remembrance before going to sleep. The Falak, the Nas, and the Ikhlas, or Ayat Kursi. And you can even play Surah Baqarah for your children to help them sleep. And also we learn from these hadiths, don't allow Shaytan to cause you to introduce an act of worship based on a dream. Don't be duped by your dreams. If it's a good dream, just enjoy it and say Alhamdulillah when you wake up. If it was a bad dream, say A'udhu Billahi and keep it moving. Don't talk about these dreams to people. Leave it alone. Because even with the good dreams, the Prophet said only share them with people that you know love you. Who do you know loves you today? A lot of people suffer with jealousy, even family members. A mother can be jealous of her own daughter. A father jealous of his own son. So I tell you, keep your dreams to yourself and keep it moving. So mashallah, this is the hadith. These are two hadiths that I wanted that in the book for us to review. And subhanallah, are there any questions or any comments about any of these hadiths about dreams? Don't put so much emphasis on dreams, Muslims. Just enjoy it or seek refuge from it. And that's it. Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, since there's no questions and there's no comments, I'm going to stop right here. Make sure everybody is here for the classes tomorrow. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Everybody have a good night.